Who knows what we even
I
consume each
remember
day, you know?
that's okay. There you go. There you go. Right back to it. I mean, think about that for a second. Think about those ingredients that I was reading off of that bottle of bodybuilder.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the Pine Man. And we just go along with this stuff because we just they sell it at the supermarket, so it must be
Right,
good.
right, right.
The government wouldn't want to actively poison us.
Exactly.
There's so much like that we pretend like we know about until we're like, oh no, we don't know about that,
Right.
and it takes years and years and years. Because if there's money to be made, man, ooh, they're gonna make it. There's no doubt in my mind that like the chemicals that we use to preserve a lot of foods are gonna be found to be like, oh yeah, those that's where cancer came from.
Oh, 100%. I totally
you
agree
know,
with you. Yeah. Like it's just
they
there's no
even say
way.
little things like that with dyes, yeah.
The thing it's
And like
just
like laundry detergents and
yeah.
soaps and all this shit that we put in our hair and on our faces that we're like, I have to have nice skin. I
Right.
have to have nice skin. And then your skin's like always dry and breaking out. And you're like, I need to get better lotion. And you're like, just stop putting stuff on your face.
Right.
Stop.
Especially when you realize what it is. It's like literally like I just can't believe they did this. Like they pulled this off. They just
Hmm.
literally realized like well, I mean, I don't know how long they realized this for. Well, they basically realized that like in a laboratory environment, you can like really manipulate chemicals. Like, like you can just like isolate certain molecules that share similar bonds and stuff like that to like really create like a concentrated whatever bicarbonate version of some kind of whatever. I don't know enough about this. I don't know what I'm talking about. But like you know what I'm saying? It's just I know that that process exists. I just don't know like the details of what they would be looking for or whatever. But like you know what I mean? Like when they do like these preservatives like that. What was it before? Magnesium carbonate or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know if that's what it was, but it's like uh that is not like oh, it's food, so naturally like pretty much like they probably just like it's probably just a fancy word for like they took like some like dried bananas and like extracted, a little bit of this and then like put it in there or something like that. No, it's literally just like they took like magnesium, something that was heavy in magnesium and something that had a whatever bond to it, and they like put it in some kind of acid and like had it separate, and then like used gravity to like separate that, and then like boiled off the excess liquid and like got it down into a powder, and then like literally it's just like straight up chemicals that they put in the food. It's like it's just that
Yeah.
simple. I know it sounds.
Yeah.
I even roll my eyes at myself saying that it's like they put chemicals in the food because it's such common knowledge that like it's like really that's what you're worried about. But it really is kind of like think about the fact that the government and corporations just have no problem just being like, yeah, there's trace amounts of like whatever shit in there that's like I don't know what is in this like oh that's kind of loud actually I don't know like I don't know well this is mostly like I don't know like it's just weird like soy what is this thing called less lecithin I don't know whatever basically
Exactly.
Big
But yeah,
Mac.
just a quick comment again on the fucking face washing and stuff. I
Yeah.
had pretty bad acne in like high school, and I tried so many things, and do you know what worked?
What?
Doing nothing.
Yeah. I
I
don't.
don't wash my face with soap. I wash my beard with soap, but it's rare that I put any actual soap on my face. I just use water and rub it around.
That's interesting. I didn't know you did that, but I pretty much do that too. Like when I'm in the
Yeah.
shower, I'll use soap, and I might wash my face like once a day, or like usually, honestly, it's kind of less than that these days. And like my
Mm.
hair, I haven't used shampoo in my hair in like over, I mean, probably almost a week. And just like, but even when I take a shower, I just use water, or sometimes I'll put conditioner in my hair just to freshen it up a
Yeah.
little bit. But I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just weird
I
because
stopped using shampoo as well.
oh yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's just so weird that it's like they just put it in a little container that has like a pleasant color with like some flowers on it, and they make it smell kind of reminiscent of like sweet familiar fragrances, and then you're just like, this is totally normal to just rub this random mix of chemicals into my head like every day, you
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong, I do stuff that's way more unhealthy than that. I'm literally drinking a beer right now. I know it's like whatever, but it's
Yeah.
like it's just a weird thing that we it's one thing to be like, yeah, we do this. We put a bunch of chemicals and we've convinced ourselves that being you, like you're just this. The clothes that are on me is not part of me. This is not part of me. You know what I mean? I'm just this. And if you just leave this the way it is, it's like that's disgusting. That's disgusting. You need to put aluminum filled deodorant on your armpits. You need to throw
Yeah.
baby powder on your to dry, or I don't do that, but like, people do that. Like you got to rub soap with like you gotta rub and most soap is not even just like, oh, this is technically soap, it will break apart lipids to kill bacteria or whatever, and like
Yeah.
get grease. It's like there's other stuff, there's lotions in there that have a whole bunch of other hydration things. It's literally just like, if you don't stand under really hot water and rub chemicals all over your body daily to rid yourself of the disgustingness that is just you're like an outcast of society. You don't belong in society. You're disgusting.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I don't like the smell of body odor. I don't like feeling dirty. When I get sweaty, I like to take a shower because I just feel gross and stuff. I'm not like saying
Yeah.
that. But it is
the water.
crazy that we act like it's just like, that we don't acknowledge ever that it's like, isn't that kind of weird? Like, we're like this is the only time we look back and we're like, it was so disgusting. Back then they barely bathed. It's like, well, it's kind of weird now that like you're not even like supposed to really leave the house unless you like just spent like an hour getting ready. It's like, to do what?
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
buy
Yeah.
groceries or something? What the hell? Like,
Oh man, it's funny, man. It's really funny. And then people feel so insecure, like you're saying,
It's a big
going outside when they aren't all done up.
mm-hmm.
But honestly, we have access to running water now, and really, like, running water alone is enough to like get most of the junk off you.
No, I agree.
It's like
No, I know.
you just get in the shower, spray yourself down a little bit,
Yeah.
you're good to go.
I actually spent
Every-
a decent amount of time. I think it was a couple weeks. It's kind of funny to talk about because I realize, like, I know that it does sound gross. I know I do live in the real world. I know a lot of the time I say, like, it shouldn't be like this way, but whatever. Like, I do participate in society. And it's like, as minimally as I can, you know what I mean? But, like, I have done, like, a period where I would just, like, when I would take a shower, I would just like basically wash the hot spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I basically like
Yeah,
use soap on
yeah.
my armpits and like anything down below or whatever,
Yeah.
and just kind of like in like basically spots that have like hair on them or grow hair and stuff. Just because like that could trap stuff or whatever, a little bit like that. But then
Yeah.
like, and I would just use water in my hair and on my face and stuff. I felt great. I don't know. I got used to it so quickly. But then,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I just, like, one day thought I kind of smelt my own body odor after just, like, sweating or whatever. And I was like, ooh, I don't want people to, like, make fun of me.
You don't want to be outcast from
Yeah,
society.
basically, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
want to be outcast from society, so
Yeah.
I guess I gotta just do that, which is not a challenge or anything. It's just, like, it feels weird that it's, like, we're so, like, it's just so funny how we act like it's like, I live free. I do every single thing that everybody else does. And in
Yeah,
fact,
exactly.
it's not enough for me to just do everything everybody else does. I'm going to jump on another bandwagon where I do stuff even more pigeonholed into one little niche thing. that's how you know I'm a free thinker. You know, if you want to
Yeah.
be a free thinker,
Yeah.
like, dude, go out into the woods and find some ravens and try to like befriend them and like generate a relationship with them. That's something I'm trying to do. I'm not saying that that's like the pinnacle of being cool or anything like that, but actually I got kind of hyped. I saw a raven today and I was like, "Oh, I actually
Hell
like
yeah.
was like I need to try to find something to feed it," but it flew away too quickly. It actually started like
Dude.
teasing a blue jay, and it was like,
Oh, really?
and then the blue jay like flew away, and it like flew around and then like ran off. Like it was just teasing it. It wasn't trying to hurt it or kill it or anything. It was just like messing with it for fun. And that stuff happens and will continue to happen and did happen long before, during,
We were
and
soaping up.
after we, yeah, rubbed chemicals all over our body every day. Remember, everyone, before chemicals, everything was dirty. We take that for granted so much that it's just like, ew, what did people do before like they could like use like shampoo and conditioner and like wash their face with like a bar of soap? Like, I mean, I guess soap has been around for a long time,
People
but like
people
use
used to use
laundry
lye,
detergent and
right?
stuff. Yeah, like,
Wasn't it lye?
yeah, I
Wasn't that the thing?
guess. I mean, I
It
don't know
like
if they.
burn your hands and stuff.
I mean, I don't know. I
Literally
mean,
give you chemical burns.
I think they would like use lye and like fat to. Well, I mean, we've seen Fight Club, but like, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
in
yeah.
real life, honestly, they did use like lye and like fat, and it creates like, a strong basic solution that's strong enough to, like I said, like separate like fat molecules from like certain things, but not strong enough to like actually get them from like your skin. I guess I think that's how it works. I don't really understand,
Yeah.
but but
Yeah. Well, it's wild, with shampoo and stuff. It like strips your hair of its like natural oils as well, and then that's why you have to like also use conditioner to keep your hair from being like.
exactly. Think about that.
And
I
it's
love
just
that.
so dumb. And if you just don't wash your hair with the chemical, your hair is okay. You just use soap. I mean, you just use water, and you could use a little bit of soap.
That's one of the things that they create a problem and then they sell you the solution. That's their business
Yeah.
model.
There you go.
And that
There you
is
go.
so true in this world beyond belief. It applies to so much. And
Mhm.
yeah, rub these chemicals all over your head that strip your hair and your scalp of its like natural existence, and then you're gonna have dry scalp and your hair is gonna feel brittle and not soft. So you need to then put another chemical in your hair that's gonna make it feel like that. But then it's gonna make it greasy. So you actually have to wash it every day. Otherwise, it's gonna get grease buildup because you just rubbed like an oil into your hair, basically. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
or you can just be like,
insane.
hey guys, this is what hair looks like. Okay, like it looks like this. It gets like this. This is the way it is. That's it. You don't
it.
gotta like go and put the chemicals in it. And if you want to,
Yeah.
you can. It's fine. I have no problem with that. I do it all the time. I wash my hair. I haven't done it in a little bit, but I've done that just because it used to be long and now it's short, and I just like the way it feels to not have to deal with like, I don't know. When I wash
And
with
it only
shampoo,
it only
gets
takes
all
like a
puffy
week
and
for
like
your
feels weird.
when you don't wash it takes about a week or 2 weeks depending for your hair to go back to its natural uh balance.
Yeah. Man, we should
Which
probably
is
change the
good.
stream title from Disco,
Disco
Elysium,
Elysium,
like Crisco, we greasing them, to like fuck
Heavy.
taking showers. Like,
And
this is an
we'll be greasing
anti-shower
them.
stream. Oh yeah, we be greasing them with the
Crisco, we greasing them. Yeah.
yeah.
How can we make it? There's definitely a wordplay sentence there with
Yeah, for sure.
keeping the greasing them in.
Crisco, we
Disco
grease 'em.
Elysium, like Crisco, we greasing them, unless it's your hair, in which case, don't use shampoo.
Yo, that was good. That was good. No,
That's a fucking
yeah. What
fire
would it
line
be?
right there.
Disco Elysium, like Crisco, we greasing them.
This is the.
I don't know. That's a tough one.